Good morning, everybody. This is Stephen Pugh of the Home Bible College. It is November the 8th, and we're looking at Jeremiah chapter 44 and 45. Now, even in Egypt, the Lord still continues to give prophecies to Jeremiah. And the Lord reminds Jeremiah that while the whole land of Judah is empty, and while he has sent the men of Judah out of the land. And then the Lord asks why they have not remained in the land. He says, "You have committed a great evil against yourselves." The Lord asks, "Have you forgotten all the judgments I brought on my people? And even now they have not humbled themselves before the Lord, nor have they feared him or obeyed his law." And then the Lord said, "Because of this, I will set my face against you for evil, and you will die in Egypt and never return. And I will punish Judah, even in Israel, where they have accepted you." Then the Lord, who knew what they had done, said, "You will not listen. You will not listen. You will do whatsoever." Then the Lord, who knew what they had done, said, "We will not listen to you. We will do whatever we want to do, and we will worship the Queen of Heaven." They also said that all the terrible things that will come upon them were due to not offering idols to the Queen of Heaven. Jeremiah said, "No, these things have happened to you because of your idolatry." The Lord swore that the men of Judah in Egypt would be totally destroyed by war and famine, and yet a very small number will escape back to Judah. The Lord also said that Pharaoh would be taken captive by his enemies, and this would be the sign of the Lord that these prophecies would take place. I find the whole passage just quite astounding, really. Let's go back and have a look at some of what it says. So the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah concerning all the Jews which dwelt in the land of Egypt, which dwelt at Migdol and Taphanes and Noph, and in the country of Pathros. And the Lord says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel." He says, "You saw all the terrible things that happened to the tribes of Judah in the land, and now here you are in Egypt, and you're still worshipping your idols." Okay, you're still worshipping your idols. You're still worshipping who? The Queen of Heaven. You know, that's an expression. When men worship a female god, you can look out, because that is a shocking sign. She was the Queen of Heaven, and they made cakes to her, and they made drink offerings to her. And they said to Jeremiah, they said, "You know, we're going to carry on worshipping the Queen of Heaven. We stopped a little while, but when we stopped, you know, all the judgments of God came upon us just the same. So we're going to go back to our idol worship." And Jeremiah brings his message to them. And he says, if you do that, then the Lord will totally destroy you. Very, very few, if ever any, hardly any, will escape back into the land of Israel. And the Lord gives a sign, and this is my password for today, verse 29 and 30. He says, "And this will be the sign unto you, saith the Lord." You see, whenever God speaks to Israel to give them a new prophecy, he always gives them a new sign to go with it. "And this will be the sign, saith the Lord, that I will punish you in this place, that you may know that my words will surely stand against you for evil. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will give Pharaoh Hophra, king of Egypt, into the hand of his enemies, and into the hand of those that seek his life, as I gave Zedekiah, king of Judah, into the hand of Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, his enemy, that sought his life." Wow. And so the very next thing, the thing that's mentioned tomorrow, is a very famous battle in which the Pharaoh of Egypt dies. And that great battle is a sign from the Lord, a sign to those that have escaped into Egypt, that the Lord will judge them and that because even then, even after all that God has done, they still refuse to give up their idol worship. It's absolutely astounding how the children of Israel forsook the Lord. Well, there we are. There's my password for today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.